of those?
Yeah, no, very confident. I think it's always nice to have a game, midweek, especially when, the result isn't what we wanted on the weekend. So it's a chance to obviously bounce back, but it's a very important game on the other hand that we could clinch, qualification. So, and it's a nice game to sort of go into. Look, young boys ain't going to be easy, but, it's a game that we should win. So, yeah, it's a big game tomorrow.
Neil, and then we'll go.
The manager has said that some players are lacking heart and desire, particularly after Saturday's result. Do you feel that sometimes?
I don't know. It's hard to say, but I think sometimes it of course might look like that. But I think I look in the training ground and I look around the change room, and I think everyone wants the same, and that's to win games and to climb up the table, and obviously that's what we need to do. I think the last couple of days everyone's been very disappointed. Obviously this was a big start for us. After the international break we needed to get the win, but it wasn't meant to be. So yeah, of course we're all disappointed, but we need to fight for the club and for the team and for the manager, and starting tomorrow.
Okay, Sam.
Can you explain the inconsistency of a team that can go to Juventus and win and can't beat Crystal Palace at home?
I don't know. It's tough to say. We honestly, it's hard to say, but I think you look at the games we have here. I think we haven't just it's not really been dropping for us. I think it's strange to go to Juve away and win there, and then you look at we draw against Palace. I can't put sort of a finger on what is going on, but all I can say is, like I said before, that we're all very disappointed, and we need to put that right tomorrow. And we've got a lot of games this in the next few weeks, and leading up to the new year. So they're all must-win games, and we could be looking at a completely different United by the new year.
Okay,
Luke, the manager mentioned you among certain players last week, so lacking things, but you've had a very good start to the season yourself. Do you feel as though that tough love, if you like, from him has helped you in your quest to get your career back on track at the club and earning that contract?
Yeah, of course. I kind of enjoyed it. It was a very big challenge for me. With some of the things he's said in the past, especially in the last year or 2 years. But look, what he said the other day, I think that was more of a generation thing, and I don't think it was really aimed much as us as individuals. But I think he was talking about nowadays generation than to the one when he was a bit younger. So yeah, of course. We're more focused on tomorrow, and look, when we seen that, we training is much more important. We train hard, for the team, and like I say, we're just looking forward to putting things right tomorrow.
Come on.
Luke, I think you're right about what the manager was saying. It was a general observation, but if you've got teammates who are thinking, hang on, is he being unfair on us there? Are you able to tell them, look, he's saying this for our good, look, we do need to sort of toughen up, etc., and you do need thick skin to play under this manager at this club?
Yeah, of course, you said it then, you need thick skin to yeah, of course, play under the manager, but 100% this club is the biggest club in the world, and we as players need to take what's said and take that on board. And like I say, I'll keep saying it, but we need to fight for the team, for the manager, and for the fans and for the club, because yeah, of course we're going through a bad stage at the moment, but that's why I signed my contract, because I know good things are coming our way, and hopefully that's sooner rather than later.
Okay, James.
Luke. Hi. Jose said then that sometimes the way United will play, the fans will be in the crowd thinking that that's what he's told you to do, as in the team, not you personally, and it's not what he's told you to do. Can you explain why sometimes you can look great one week and then the next week, like Palace, it was so flat. I know you weren't playing, but
I don't know. It's like I say, it's really hard to point a finger with what is going on. Of course, like you say, it's frustrating to watch, especially for me on the weekend. But we all as a team know that we're much better than that. And look, we do train really hard during the week, and it's not just different games. We train different. We always train hard. We always want the best from each other. We always push each other, as a team. But in some games, I can't put a finger in it because I'm not in everyone else's body. But I don't know what happens. But look, like I say, it's easy for me to come here and talk good and say we need to do this, we need to do that, but we need to show it on the pitch, and that's starting with tomorrow.
Okay, Rob.
And just in terms of your own form, obviously you've done enough to earn that new contract. Is your form now back to where it was before that injury?
No, I don't know. I think I always want to improve as a player, and I'm still improving now. And I felt really good the first few games. So I just want to keep that form, and also I want to keep getting better. I want to improve as a player, and obviously as a person as well. And we'll see what happens the rest of the season. But right now I'm like I say, focused on more of the team than how I'm doing individual. But yeah, of course it's nice for me, but look, I need to push myself and help my teammates and the team to to get back to where we are.
Okay, we'll have James and Chris. Thank you.
Hi, you talk about fighting, and I mean you've sort of fought since day one for a variety of reasons, injury and form and those sort of things. You've come through those fights. When you look around the dressing room, are there other fighters there? Is there enough fighters there to turn it around as you're talking about? Yeah,
of course. I think everyone in the change room is a fighter, and everyone wants the best for the club and for the team. We're all really good friends there, so we all need to be pushing each other. And look, we all want the same thing, and that's to win trophies and to be successful here at Man United. So yeah, of course I can't think you can't say no one's not fighters, because no one comes to Man United not to fight. We all want to be the best team in the league, and that's what we need to sort of put our eyes sort of onto.
Okay, we'll have the last two from Chris and then Simon.
Luke, until the suspension at the weekend, you were having the longest run you've ever had at this club in the first team. How much of a difference is there between some of those low points you've had and kind of being back in the team and being able to have an effect whether the team are playing well or not?
Yeah, I think it was always important for me to get a run of games. I think the last couple of seasons I haven't really had that. I've had sort of one game in and probably 3 or 4 out, or maybe even longer. So yeah, for me it was more about getting games, keep going on and playing and keeping my fitness up. And yeah, no, that's benefited me a lot, and I feel great, and hopefully that can continue.
Okay, Simon.
Continuing that theme, you've signed a new deal, you've got back in the England squad, you won, I think, Player of the Month for this club the first 2 months of the season. Has it surpassed your expectations how well, on an individual basis purely, that this season has gone?
Yeah, of course, but I knew it was a very important season for me, this one, especially at the start. But no, I wouldn't say I was too surprised, because I worked very hard in the summer to make sure I come back in good shape and come back to make the manager look at me, and for him to play me, and thankfully he has. And like I say, I need to keep fit, keep strong, and keep going.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. That's my phone.